Okay, so I got channel energy that a lot of people need to surrender some things, okay, and release some things. So we're gonna see um, what those things are and what you need to surrender and to release, okay, or surrender to, which you need to release or surrender to, okay. So we're gonna check that out. Let's see. Okay, so we have surrender your desire to control people, okay? So being over controlling can sabotage your relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room, okay? And that's even with people. You can still, you know, care and let go at the same time, okay? Because you have to let people, live their lives. You have to let people make certain decisions because it's going to help them along their journey, even if they're making the wrong decision. Sometimes you have to back off. Okay, you may say your piece, but after you say your piece, that's all you can do. People have to ultimately, end up making them decisions on their own. What they're going to decide to do. So go ahead and give them some space and some breathing room, even if it is to make those mistakes, because sometimes the mistakes will lead them to where they need to go. Sometimes the mistakes and the things that uh, may be harmful set people straight. So go ahead and give them that space. You can give advice and be loving, um, and still be loving when you back off a bit, let go and give them their space to live, okay? And then we have here, surrender your comparisons with other people, okay? So keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power, okay? So don't look at other people, don't compare yourself to other people because you are you. You are you. And I know that society tries to sometimes make and want everybody to be the same and fall in line and everybody to do the same things and to look the same. And you may be feeling, like you may not look like everybody else or do the things that everybody do. So you may compare yourself to others, but don't. Okay, because you have your own strength, you have your own beauty to you, and you have your own personal power. Okay, you have your own wonderful, beautiful character traits. It's beautiful not to be like everybody else, do what everybody else do, and look like everybody else, or try to run with an in crowd. Normally them large groups in crowds be on the wrong path, and they be fucked up, okay, and they definitely be broken. Okay, so don't look at those things and compare yourself to them. A lot of people make stuff look good, and sometimes it's not. So don't compare yourself to another person. And plus, just I even be saying with myself, shoot, I don't be, really wanting to do that or wanting somebody else like, because you ain't got no clue what they went through. You have no clue of the pain that they had to endure. I feel like that about myself. People have no full clue of all that I've been through, and it's been a great deal. So when I see other people, shoot, hell, I don't want their life because I don't know what great deal that they had to go through. Shoot, maybe I wouldn't be able to handle that. You know? So don't compare. You're you. You're beautifully made. You're unique. If that was the case, it would be a bunch of everybody would just look the same. That's how he would have made it if that's how he would have wanted it. Everybody would be a certain height, a certain weight, same face, uniform. How boring would that be? Okay? So you're you and it's beautiful. And don't let nobody else tell you different. And even if they do, because they don't feel beautiful themselves and within themselves, ignore them people because it's not about you. They calling you something they really feel like that about themselves. That's what they are. If it's unwarranted, you know. If they doing it just to do it just because you've seen somebody or looked at something and that's what you want to say. It says here, surrender to silence. It's okay to sit in the quiet sometimes. Turn that TV off. Put that phone down. Take a break from the friend group for a little second. Couple hours. Take a break from family for a little second. For a couple hours and sit in silence with yourself. That's okay. Get to know you. Get to know your own energy. Bond with that inner man within you. Contemplate on things. Think about things. Let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. We have surrender resentments, okay? So a lot of you may be holding on to a lot of things, holding on to things that could have happened to you, okay? It's time to surrender those resentments that you have. It's time to let it go. Because holding on only harms yourself. You would think that holding on and trying to hold somebody accountable would harm them, but it doesn't. You know, especially ones that don't care. Some people don't care about what they do to others. Some people have no remorse. But you don't want to poison yourself and let them victimize you twice. You don't want to do that. And the second time is more poisonous because it's coming from you. It's you doing it. Okay? So holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay, and I like that they said shortcomings because a lot of people are going to fall short. You know, sometimes we as people, we want people to love and care for us and, you know, acknowledge some of the things that they have done to us and, you know, all of those things. But to be honest with y'all, sometimes people can't give what they don't have. People, uh, people never acknowledge the things that they did to them, so they feel like they don't have to acknowledge the things that they do to other people. People didn't love them as they felt like they should be loved, so they feel like they ain't giving no love to other people. People harm them, so they feel like they're gonna harm other people. People neglected them, so they feel like they're gonna neglect other people. People talk bad about them, so they feel like they're gonna talk bad about other people. People ignored them, so they feel like they're gonna ignore other people. Some people have no empathy or no compassion because they don't even have it for themselves. So you have to let go so that you don't poison yourself and become like those people. So release and surrender those resentments because people can't give you what they ain't got. Some people don't have no integrity or anything, and you be wanting them to have it, but just because you got it, that don't mean everybody else gonna have it. And that was a big lesson I had to learn. So when I'm talking to y'all, I ain't talking to y'all about something I don't know nothing about. Let it go. It'll make you much lighter. Your mind more clear. And you can move on and know that you gave. So your conscience could be clear. You knew who you were. You're going to have to rest in that. We have surrender the idea that you can fix someone. This is a real good one. Because you can't fix nobody. Only the Most High can spark that change, and that person can make that change because they want to do it for them. You can fix no one. Again, in the beginning, like I said, you can give, you can give advice, but ultimately, at the end of the day, it's that person's decision to make on what they're going to do. And you don't have to still be there. That's not your job. You don't have to make the sacrifice. Because if you still be there and this person doesn't fix the things that you want them to fix, you're going to end up resenting them. Okay? So each person is accountable for his or her own healing. You don't have to be accountable for that. So don't try to fix nobody. And I know there's a lot of people, we be wanting to do that, be wanting to hold on. People be getting attached. But that's why sometimes attachments is not healthy. You have to let things flow, or you're going to damage yourself. If somebody is not giving you what you deserve, the respect, compassion, or empathy, or love, you must let go. Y'all be trying to and I've even done it before. Y'all be trying to like make somebody do it. And I see it all the time. Just watching people, you know. See it all the time. Dudes chasing chicks down. Chicks chasing dudes down. Family on family. Friends on friends. If they're not giving you that proper substance that you deserve, they must go. It doesn't matter the title or any of that. It's unhealthy for you. You gotta release it. And I know that hurts. I know that hurts, especially if you have a good heart and you love people. Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. But it'll hurt you more holding on and trying to fix people. Then you're gonna be messed up. And then you may bring that into your other situations and other different relations. Next, we have surrender your fear of change, okay? So, you're being called to change, okay? They're constantly reminding you, Yahweh constantly reminds you that you're cared for, always. It's constant. Even if you don't see it, it's really constant. Okay, so whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well, because it is. Even when everything seems out of control, it's in control. So have faith that all is well. And I know change can be scary sometimes, because when you get comfortable, you get used to something. But no, change is beautiful. To constantly evolve through life, constantly grow and be different and do different things and be full. That's beauty. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm still the same. No. I've grown, I've evolved, I've done this, I became this and that in life. I did this and that. No, change is beautiful. Those experiences are beautiful. Just think, I'm going to use relationships as an example. And I know people might not like what I say, but oh well. But constantly evolving is beautiful. Say you had, relations when you were young. And they were innocent. Then you evolve. Say you became a player or a playette. Having your fun, sticking and moving. That's another experience. Say you ain't want to do that no more. Say you wanted to just date around. That's another experience. Hey, and then one day you decide, I don't even want to be out here with everybody no more. I want to settle down. Now you get the beauty of sharing your life and getting through life with a partner. Another experience. Let me use careers as an example. Say as a kid you worked at fast food. You know what I'm saying? Running it up. Then you decided to go to school. That's another experience. You decided to become a firefighter. Here's your career. That's another experience. Say you was a firefighter for about 20 years. You loved it, you experienced it, but say you wanted to try something else. I want to write a book. And then you become an author. Another experience. Beauty. Oh, I done wrote a couple books. I always wanted to teach kids. And you become a teacher of any sort. Another experience. Do you not see the beauty in changes? Hey, going from a non-believer to not having nothing to believe in, not knowing that you're loved and not knowing how beautiful you are, to then stepping into that and seeing that and having that relationship and having true love and heaven on earth now. See the change? See the beauty? Even if you were really alone and didn't have anybody. Don't feel so alone anymore, huh? See the change? See the beauty? Bottom of the deck, surrender to prayer. We have here, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. It's okay? So surrender to prayer. Pray to the Most High Yahweh. Talk with Him. Open your heart. You ain't got to be fake with Him. You can tell Him exactly how you're feeling. Exactly what you're going through. He know. He done already conquered the world, so He done already been through it all, so He knows. Talk with your mother and father. Yahweh is always there to listen. And then the answers will come, so you have to be open as well, open to it, so that you can see it and you don't miss it. Can I get 2 more, please? May I please have 1 more, please? Okay, so we got worry. Okay, so I am learning that worry doesn't change in outcome. Okay, so, try not to stress and worry about things. Some things you do need to give over to the Most High. You're not meant to carry everything. That's why you have a savior. We got imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Let your mind run wild. Let that imagination run wild, run free. Okay, you never know what you may come up with. Indecision. Okay, so try to use your intuition more and follow that inner guide. Okay, and use it in all aspects of your life, because it's there to help you. I remember I was following my intuition, right? And man, I felt like it led me right into some bullshit. And I was like, "Oh, I ain't listening to that, or I ain't following that." But it led me into the greatest change of my life. So it's not to harm you, even if you do follow your intuition sometimes into a sticky situation. It's really beautiful. Sorry, y'all. I'm a crybaby. I'm a crybaby. I was getting teary-eyed. Then we have death here. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay? Death sometimes just have this negative stipulation on it, but death is beautiful. Death is beautiful. And if you have a death and a rebirth, you die and you shed things within this lifetime and become anew. So that's beauty. When you actually die, you take off this meat suit. Ain't that freedom? And death occurs in many, many aspects. With jobs, with relations, endings, okay? And when things end, it's just the beauty in a new beginning. Remember when I was just talking about, those different changes through life? They can be so beautiful. Thank you. We have here, learn to ask questions. So it's okay to ask questions. They tell you don't ask questions and don't question this and that. No, ask questions so you can get the answers. Okay? And also take action without expecting reward. Okay? That stuff will come. You will attract it to you. Always do your best. And don't make assumptions. Be impeccable with your word. Okay, so speak with integrity. We have here, say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in direction of truth and love. And a lot of times, sometimes we fall short. Sometimes people gossip, And a lot of times people speak against themselves. But try something different. Okay, use the power of your word in the direction of truth and to shed love and to yourself, most importantly. Okay, beautiful energy. So it's still beautiful energy. You just have to release some things and to surrender to some things. And that is beautiful. Doing some work, realizing work needs to be done and getting that work done. It's beauty in that. So, y'all already know. We gonna end it with a grateful heart message, because there's always something to be grateful for. Thank you. We have blessed are those who can give without remembering and take without forgetting. We have shout for joy to Yahweh, all the earth. Be happy, yes, leap for joy, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. And then we have here, look, do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine, okay? You are his. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of those changes. Don't be afraid to come to him and pray. You are his. He created you. Okay? Thank you all for listening. Hope you all got a message from this read that'll help you along your journey. I thank you all for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Even if it doesn't resonate with you, you can share it with another and it may help them. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for the love. Blessings to you all. I'll see you all later. Peace.